So welcome back to the channel, Quant Apprenticeships. In this video, I'll be going through the best stocks for a student to be investing in. Here I've chosen 5 stocks that are probably best for a student to be investing in right now, which will give you good dividend payments for the future, as well as a stock price that will continue to grow. So let's get started. The first 2 stocks I have here are ETFs. These are both based in the UK. One is VUAG and one is VUSA. I made a video on these before. But what I will be going through is what this basically is. This is an ETF which tracks the top 500 companies in the USA. As you can see, here are some of them here. Although it's dropped quite a lot this month just because of the tariffs in America, this is typically it will just keep rising, typically around 8% every single year, and it will keep rising. So if you put your money in here, give it 10, 20, 30 years, you're looking at good profit. It is the same for this one. The difference is one of these, the dividends you receive, like this one, you get paid physically, so it will go, back into your account. Whereas this ACC accumulation, the dividends you get paid will be invested straight back in, so you will never actually get it. The next stock that I've got here is Legal & General, which is a banking company. As you can see here, one of these shares costs only £2 right now, but you will receive 15 pence per share. So you put your money in here, quarterly you will receive a good payment. If you were to put in about £50, you might receive about, I think it's about £4 you'll get right now. Right now it's dropped quite a lot, again because of the tariffs, down 12%. This is a good stock for that, payment that you can get for doing nothing. Just by being invested, you'll get dividends that will continue to grow as quarters go on and as years go on. The next stock I've got is Unilever. This is again based in the UK. Right now it has dropped down quite a lot again. This is a company that serves household and personal products. It is a company that will always be needed and will always be there, which is why it's quite safe. Volatility wise, it will normally be low, but just because the tariffs has gone up to medium, but normally it is low, which means that it will continue to rise, and it's not going to be a lot of big jumps. Uh, because it is such a reliable company, this is something that you're looking for. It also has a nice dividend yield, which means that it will pay you a nice dividend. In this case, one share is about £44, something nice to look out for. The last stock that I've picked is Realty Income. This is an American company in the rate sector, which is just basically rental income. What this is known as on their own website, is known as the monthly dividend income stock, because every single month it pays a dividend. As you can see here, per share you're getting 27 pence, and one share is probably around uh maybe about £40 in pounds. It is a nice stock, and as you can see, it's not very volatile, although it might seem here, but it is a nice constant. Every single month you get paid. Every month you can put your money in, and you know you're gonna get a dividend that will continue to be paid constantly, constantly, constantly. Something that you can trust. So as a student, when you're looking for stocks to be investing in, you're going to be looking for either companies that have been around for a long time, that you know you can trust, that have low volatility, that pay a good dividend, just so you know that the stock isn't going to shoot down randomly for some reason. If something happens in the news, you know it will stay constant. Yes, it will go up and down a little bit, but it will stay constant, and you know every month or every quarter you will receive a dividend. Another option is, a safer option, is to put it into an ETF, like the top 2 that I've described, the Vanguard ones, just because you know that it is so diversified that even if a certain sector drops, the other ones will balance it out, and if something rises, it will still be balanced, but it will always slowly rise. It is like a very steady rise, but it's something that in the next decades you will really benefit from, just because of how trustworthy it can be. If you like videos like this, please leave a comment below and I'll try and make more like this. Thank you for watching.